Hello everyone and welcome back to Habsix Plays Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition on Insanity, and today we're going to do our second to last, though currently last, loyalty mission, which is Jacob. But before we do that, I'm gonna prove Kelly to be a liar and immediately read this message I didn't read last time. It says, "Thank you from my daughter, from Diana, Commander Shepard. Aeia told me where to send this. I'm Neff's mother, Diana. We talked when you came to investigate her death. Aeia also told me that a dead Asari woman was found in one of the wealthy apartments, that she was the one who killed my daughter." Oh, I guess... Never realized they told her about the body. I've never read these emails until this recording, by the way. "Thank you. I don't know who brought you into my life, but thank you for avenging my daughter. My Neff deserved better than this. I couldn't give it to her, but you at least killed the bitch who took what little she had away. Gratefully, Diana." I like you, Diana. You're cool. And that's the last of the messages. So we're finally, considering he was the first one to ask, going to go do Jacob's mission. I want to go ahead and preface with, it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm just making him wait. Or, I mean, I am. It is my kind of disinterest in the character that always leads Jacob to be near last. I think this is actually the first time in all of my playthroughs that he has been last. I just don't care about the character. I also meant to check out some upgrades. I will probably have time to do that at the end of the recording because I ended the last couple pretty quickly, and I don't think his is all that long either.
I have detected an anomaly.
Okay. Ooh. And there's some element 0 there too.
I have found something.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and land, go ahead and get this going. It's not that I, hate Jacob. I don't really hate any of the squad mates. He's just my least favorite. Miranda, Garrus, or Kasumi would probably be my pick because they have overload. I've been bringing Miranda quite a bit. I'll bring on this one. It's Jacob. It makes sense. But yeah, this is the first time he's come with me since I got a new ally. So I need to upgrade Jacob a bit. And yeah, ultimately, he's just kind of a dull character to me, which I feel bad about. I feel bad that I don't like this character more. I just don't think he's fun. Just personal preference. It's because all the other characters are more interesting, I think is the best way to say it. And as weird as it sounds, to me, I always do include even Cade and Ashley in that. If you remember from Mass Effect 1, I didn't really care for them all that much. Jacob is just kind of bland, and I don't know. I feel like it makes me seem like I hate him, but I don't. And like I said, this is the first time I've ever left him for last. Usually I do his earlier because I think it's a little quicker one.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs.
But in this case, I figured I'd go ahead and hold off because I did a lot of the short people last, and the ones that I had left...
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact.
I was more interested in actually doing. So...
Looks like it was stripped.
Yeah.
Crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Let's go ahead and check out the ship, which is entirely optional, by the way. Again, it's me padding the content out a little bit. Partial log. I went back to my blue and yellow. I think I recorded that last time, actually. But yeah, I'm pretty confident with this one. That's kind of fucked up. Money? Are these credits even good? Stealing from the supposed dead. Possibly dead, actually, given the nature of this mission. 3,000. I'll take it. Logs. Yeah, all this stuff just adds story and context to the situation, I think you can breeze through this one pretty quickly, which, if I do, then hey, cool, we'll go with that. If I don't, we'll end the episode afterwards. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to want to launch into the next mission, because the next one's a little bit lengthier, but it's also, if I need to split it into two, that'd be kind of nice. So, we'll just see how this one goes. I'm excited, though. We're going to be getting back into story stuff next time. It's been a very long break, which is also why I'm glad that I threw the 2 DLCs I did in between here, because it was just loyalty missions, which is the way I usually play. Content-wise, I would understand people getting a little bored watching that. Did I listen to that one?
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand.
I don't think I listened to this one.
Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show.
What?
It's got to stop. I'm talking to the
I
others.
like the distorted sound. Okay. And
Toxology alert.
the beacon. The beacon is lit.
Beacon's been here a while.
The beacon
Waited
is
years to
lit.
signal.
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted.
8 years
acting
is,
captain
I mean,
Ronald
that's a long
Taylor.
time, but even I sit back and I think about it. You know, I'm 30 now. I was getting close to graduating college 8 years ago. Oh, shit. By the time this comes out, I will be really close to having graduated college 8 years ago. Never mind, I feel old now. Cool. Yeah, I'll go
Local
through
food
these.
impairs brain functions.
Again,
What are the
there's
effects?
not a
Impairment of
lot
mental
to this
function
one. I
due
think
to
this
chemical
might
imbalance
arguably
begins
be
within
the
7 days of
shortest
ingesting local
if
flora,
you just
regardless of
ignore everything
decontamination
and go
or
straight through it.
preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and
I
long-term
don't
memory
even think it's
is
all that hard,
cumulative,
if I remember
but
correctly.
significant within a standard month.
We'll see.
It is
We'll
not
find
known
out.
if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Also, sticking with
Why
Habzix
wasn't
reporting
the
on
beacon
random sounds
activated
you
before
probably
now?
aren't hearing,
This
but
emergency
he'll go ahead and
beacon
cop to
became
anyways. If you
functional
hear a
after
clicking sound, my dog
358
found a
days,
bone.
12 hours.
She
Following
hides
the
them.
unscheduled suborbital descent of
Hides
the
them
Hugo
quite a
burns
bit.
back. Activation
And
was
every
triggered
time she
remotely
pulls
after
one
8
out
years,
of the most random
237
places, it
days,
just
7
baffles
hours,
me.
on the authority of acting
Like,
Captain Ronald Taylor.
The other day,
Pause in beacon protocol
I went to
is
put my
recorded
slipper on,
as
and I found a freaking
record
bone.
deleted.
My
I
slippers
assume
have been under
unsafe
my desk for
deceleration
like a
refers to the
month.
crash. Give me the details.
Following an
So,
unspecified impact and
yeah,
sublight drive
I don't know
failure,
if- I don't
the
know.
Hugo
It
Gernsback
baffles
made
me.
an unscheduled descent
It never ceases
at
to amaze me, but it still
465%
baffles
of
me.
theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity.
That's a high
sustaining
percentage. I've also
significant
really
damage
not
to
been listening to
investment
this guy. I
and
hope you
crew.
guys have been. If not, this is
Who's
a
in command of this ship?
complete
Where are the
waste of
survivors?
time.
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted infield to acting
His
captain.
first name's Ronald?
Where is he now?
The location of the remaining
Ronald
crew of
isn't
the
a
Hugo
bad name, I
Gernsback
guess.
is unknown.
I only ever think of a
This beacon
clown.
has been unattended for
And
several
the McDonald's guy.
cycles.
If you get that
Ronald's a
reference, I'll be proud.
My father had a working beacon.
Though,
but didn't
I
see
really
it
don't have
for
anything.
9 years.
I'm not a big political person. I figured some of you guys
neural
might find it
decay
funny calling Ronald Reagan
Avoiding
a
it
clown
for a
because I know
decade
he's not very
seems
well liked. So he's either
unlikely.
really liked or not very well liked. I'm very out of the political realm, as you can tell because I'm playing video games on the internet.
Came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power.
This is something that is
Someone
fascinating to me.
lost
Would
faith.
you lose sense
They will
of
have seen your
language,
star. They will not let you help him.
especially when you're with other people?
Who are you? What was your rank
Is
on
it-
the Gernsback?
I think it's the neural decay. Never mind. I think it's the food that they're talking about bringing along neural decay.
The leader thinks for us, and we serve, so we can go home.
Your hair is better than most of the
But
NPC's
some
hair.
want to fight him. They were cast out.
Like way
He
better than
exiled
most of the
them.
NPC's
So
hair.
they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
She's not a squad mate. I had to do it. It's the way I've been playing.
Agents
I-
of the liar,
I almost did
you
it.
will not escape.
Plus, I let her out of her misery. I also think that's dumb. I know it's on Insanity. We're trying to up the difficulty of things. But, like, these guys shouldn't have shields because they've been trapped. Like, storytelling-wise, it doesn't make sense. Okay. Is everyone gonna, like, freaking hide right when I get a scope on them? Aha! You're gonna go far, kid. Now dance. Oh, Jacob's down. Shocker. Miranda's going down, which actually is a bit shocking and kind of a disappointment. Nice. And she's back. Jacob isn't, but Miranda is. How did that miss? Try that again. Oh, I'm using incendiary ammo. I guess that is the perk that I gave Jacob, is squad incendiary ammo. That's only going to really be beneficial if I bring him, which is probably never going to happen again. Oh, come on. Pop out. Two guys left still. 3 shots, and I do see an ammo drop. Okay, that makes me feel better about this. Look out! Okay, worth it.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
If... Hear me out here. If they were to regress enough from the neural decay, they probably would be feral.
Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
I mean, that tracks, right? If I doubt if you're a scientist that you're watching this, but if you have a higher than an Earth Science 11th grade degree, or took anything past Earth Science in the 11th grade, go ahead and let me know. I wore that outfit. I wore that outfit too. That's a different color of an outfit that I wore. You guys are all wearing the same thing. This is embarrassing.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
Except they're all female.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently.
Harem.
Makes males get violent.
Harem.
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call
Hopefully
the
that
sky,
gulp
but he
wasn't on
sends
there.
Nothing.
He forced us to eat.
I'm gonna call out the face
decay.
thing when we get there. I don't remember if they upped it in the Legendary
cursed with his
Edition,
face.
but they most certainly did not have the same face in the original version.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face.
He has a
His
cruel face. Jacob, you hear that? They don't like your face. I'm sorry.
What the hell? Somebody push them.
He keeps us. Protects us.
Yep, it's a harem. He keeps you.
Demands. He is bad. Bad face like the other.
He is bad face. Oh my gosh, if that would not be incredibly insensitive, that would make for a great name in the episode. He is bad face.
Gear up!
Oh, hey. Good to see you guys. Been a while. Boom. Ah, I missed. A little bit smaller of a target. How the hell did that not do anything? Fun glitches, yay. Let's try...
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Pull.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna waste any more ammo on that guy.
Patrols like that are a little much against this.
Hi, Doctor.
You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. I forget how to read.
Good to see they still haven't
This
fixed that audio issue I complained
the
about
start.
way back
What
when.
he promised and what they did to us.
I've been doing this channel for how long, and they
Take us
haven't
back
done
to the
a
sky.
patch. What is it?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook.
I did almost
Some
go
of
with
them
the green
thought
and
the
brown. I
beacon
went
repair
with
was
the
taking
blue
too
and
long.
yellow because I associate this more
They were
with a
afraid they'd
beach.
run out of supplies and lose
Blue
their
beach.
minds to the
I don't
decay.
know, but
My
I
father
do
restricted
think.
the ship food for
Do you think the
himself
green and
and
brown would have worked a little
officers so
better?
it wouldn't be
Disappointed in
affected.
myself. Second
Everybody
guess
else
myself,
had
and I
to
was
eat the
wrong.
toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Sounds like you cracked.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all
Harem.
the male crew members are flagged
I
as
guess.
exiled or dead.
I guess toys or cattle work for
Separated
that.
out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers
Yeah,
appear in the casualties
that's.
too. After, my father took control.
I
and
think a
didn't
lot
stop
of
it.
people, as bad as it, I mean, I would like to imagine that we're not in this type of world anymore, but I do think, given even just the way the state of things are going right now,
Maybe the
if there
initial
was like a
decision, but the
big
rest,
ship
use of
crash
power
or
doesn't
something
be
like
a
that,
crew
and you
easy.
were on an isolated, like Lord of the Flies like incident, that probably would be the case. Set to explode. Okay, you're the bottom, and then you're there, and mech go boom. Get back, guys. Mech go boom. Mech go boom. All right, and that took out Miranda Shields.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane.
I can hear a similarity.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
That's kind of grim. More mechs. More mechs. Okay, Jacob, do your thing. Nice. Oh, I do like just blowing the
He had
noggins
plenty of
off
choices.
of these mechs.
Delectable experience.
Oh, it's so easy. I think we're pretty good. I think there's more that pop up over there. Let me get my shields back up. Don't want to be... Oh, they're right there. I think they come from both ways now. Coming at me from all sides. What am I going to do? I simply... shot his arm off on accident. I simply cannot deal with mech. Hello. I'm getting a little careless here, actually.
Coming.
It's just so easy. It actually does have me worried. It makes me want to double check the difficulty setting because I am just breezing through. Which once we get to Insanity on Mass Effect 3, I don't think that'll be the case. I was slightly off there too. I'll be the first to admit that. Okay, I'll let Jacob take that guy out because...
Gotta hurt!
Oh my gosh. Okay, Miranda, show him how it's done. I have left you guys with one. You're welcome. One is what I left with my squad mates. I told them, do one. I didn't realize I was grabbing something. But anyways, I basically was like, hey, you guys, there's that one right there. You shoot him because Jacob's in my way. I've got everybody else. What do you know? I killed them all. Don't think that'll be the situation here. I would like to say, as I immediately kill 2, 3. Congratulations, guys. We still have enemies, though. Get a little closer, and this is where I can't just... Oh! I can still pop heads for now. Miranda, do that. I see ammo, so I'm not super concerned right this second. I'll take that. I should have waited. Power cells, fully stocked.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
I mean, it is. It's just not the dad you remember, which I think all of us have that to a lesser degree than this at any given time. I'm also going to switch back to Disruptor. Hello. I know there's a big mech out there, and I don't want to, like, trigger it yet. Okay, that one's dead. Thank you, guys. Took a little bit, but you finally did it. I'm proud. Invisible, I do not want to die. Apparently I didn't reload. Hello, mech. Invisible. Take you out before the mech gets here. And Miranda's down, which is not ideal. Thank you. Just got to get through the shield, and then I tend to have a little bit easier of a time. There we go. Should be able to do it in my 3 shots. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't shoot the head off. That's a bummer. I actually have to fight you two. Oh, that's hitting him. Fine, I'll do you first. But Habsix, you can revive your allies. I can. You're right. Totally could do that. You don't have your shield, do you? Got him. Welcome back, guys.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
And anything I can grab on the way?
You're here. I knew a real squad would
All right,
go
I need to
through
get a
just
good look
fine.
at them face.
Sorry if the mechs
both of
cuffed your
them
pants.
next to each other almost.
I'll get you something nice when we get back to
I don't see
Alliance
it.
Base.
I still don't see
Gotta
it.
have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild.
I don't see it at all.
They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You
I
let
mean,
all your
yeah.
people talk back like that? Who are
He's-
you exactly?
Kind of been on his own. So, never mind.
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Are you still a lieutenant when you left the Alliance military?
Jacob?
Yeah, you're... Surprise!
Not who you expected, Captain.
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him.
Yeah, explain that one
You
to
have
me.
to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure
Clearly.
you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Touching,
I'm
but
not
I don't
biting,
buy it.
Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable.
Is there an option
Some
for
even
Jacob to
seemed
kill him?
happier.
I've never seen it if
Ignorance
there
is
is.
bliss, right?
I
And
do
we were
like that
grateful
the
for
way I
guidance,
usually play Miranda
like
just
an
holds
instinct.
the like crazed
Pure authority was
victims,
easy.
kind of, I guess I would say,
First,
at
on
gunpoint.
Sin, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial.
Them.
Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
I think
That's
it's going to be the same.
Created a harem and played king? 10
Hey,
years
see, it is a
of
harem.
juvenile
Told you.
fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, I'll go
I'd
there.
say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation, but you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger.
Nope, he just
I don't
arrests
know who
him.
you are. Because you're not any father I remember.
Yeah, this is to
We'll picture him
Jacob.
for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. did
I think the
best I
mic is
could.
finally picking
I'm
up the
10
crunching
years
of the
past
bone.
believing that.
Yeah, 10 years too late, dude. And that is Jacob's mission. Now, we do have a little bit of the wrap-up. Done in, a little less than a half an hour. About the same time I've been doing some of these past couple ones. So we have a little bit of wrap-up, and then I can get my final thoughts on Jacob, kind of put him in my ranking with everyone else. And then move on. Yeah, good job.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Do ships have taillights?
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Can anyone just open that channel?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Still toying with us?
Really, because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine, you didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
The obvious insider.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you.
I'd like
Sending this along
the fact
seemed
that they're
like
actually
keeping an old
standing next to each
promise.
other in this holodeck talking,
I
and we're
keep
seeing
my
the hologram
promises.
version of it.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You alright?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be.
Okay.
I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Yeah,
You
surprised
had
about
no idea
Miranda.
Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't
I read
figure
that
which
comic.
promise she meant, though. Not
I didn't
sure
see
I
the. I
really
don't
wanna
think you see
know.
the promise in that comic, but I do.
She requires a better man than I.
I'm not a
work
man
to
in
do.
this one, so that doesn't
I commit.
make sense. But okay, yeah.
Shepard, thanks for the help.
One time only for you. You're welcome.
Anytime, Jacob.
Any? Can we discuss that? Just submit your request in writing and I'll consider it. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at upgrades while I talk about Jacob's. Jacob's mission is interesting. I really like the style. I really like the setting. As with a lot of things regarding the character, I really am kind of disappointed in the execution. It's just a little slow. Yeah, I don't know. It's not my favorite. If I were to rank it right now, just thinking about it, I'd put it right there under... I don't have enough for those, right? What does that do? Melee. More melee. Yeah, oh, man. Alright, so I'm kind of vying between that one and Zaid, as far as which one I like less. If I had to choose right this second, I probably would stick with Jacob being my least favorite. Just because it's such a short mission, and the decisions within it don't really matter all that much. I like the style. I really like the style and the setting, but it's one of those things where it's style over substance. It and Zaid are kind of back and forth for me. You know what? It's got the style. I'll put it above Zaid. Zaid's in last place right now still.
Hey.
But all in all...
What's happening?
It's still down
you got
there.
a lot of questions, don't you?
I'm interested in you, Jack. Yeah, it's still kind of down there, which is disappointing. Just because I don't enjoy the character all that much.
Coming to talk to me.
I wish...
I'm not really a girls' club kind of person. I like you, all right? That's a good place to stop.
Excuse me, you were supposed to be, and you mentioned girlfriends earlier. So, I am really mad at Fox News again. Anyway. Just because I don't like the character doesn't mean I don't want his mission to be good or impactful. I never want a bad mission in the game, and it's not bad, it's just kind of forgettable and bland. So, yeah, at the end of the day, Jacob, you're second to last. You're right above Zaid, which is ultimately a disappointment. So yeah, I have my ranking as of right now. Okay, so my ranking as of now, which bear in mind there's going to be one more thrown in there. Tally's at the top, followed by Mordin, Kasumi, Garrus, Samara, Thane, Miranda, Jack, I put above Grunt, Jacob, Zaid. That's kind of my ranking as of right now. That might change as I kind of let some things settle, but we'll ultimately see. And now I'm going for another infiltration mission. So I'm going to go back to my black and white infiltrator suit. And I believe we're going to have helmets in this next area, so I'm going to switch back to the recon hood as well. If not, I'm just going to have the recon hood. And look, you know what? I don't think we do. And if I end up being wrong and have to end up wearing that, then I'll deal with it. But I'm going to stick with the visor for now. And now all I have to do is go check on Jacob and check my email. And then we're kind of done. It's amazing. I get to go back to the IFF. We actually had a full episode's worth of content within this, and we'll see what Jacob has to say. And yeah, we'll be able to move on and continue the story and not just talk about squad mates for weeks on end.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
I just want to talk. Are you done?
I'm getting to know you better.
Already?
Not like
I'm
that.
not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
And I think we can check our email next time, so I'll go ahead and call the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, and share, and enable notifications so we can stay up to date on content. Next time, we're going to go back and do the IFF. It's going to be awesome. And in the meantime, I hope everybody stays safe, and I will see you all next time.